Hi everyone, and welcome to the latest monthly update on the Wellington property market for the month of April, comparing 2017 April to 2016. In summary guys, it's a mixed market. There's some confusing and somewhat conflicting data and signals out there. In particular, prices are returning to strong price growth again, but weak sales volumes, and these two things are of course somewhat at odds with each other. So let's look at it piece by piece. So firstly, the new listings in April 2017 versus 2016 down quite a bit, and so for the last few months we've seen listings increasing a little bit, which is favouring purchasers, buyers, and not so much sellers. In April we saw a significant drop in new listings compared to April 2016, which of course is in favour of the sellers again. The median sale price, similarly different from the last few months. We had seen a slight softening of the growth to lower figures, back to a high figure again this month, 18% April 2017 compared to April 2016. We will see, is this a trend returning to strong growth rates again, or is it a bit of a one-off for April? We'll have to see next month. Number of days to sell, broadly flat, moving from 29 to 27 days in 2017, so it's that's good numbers in terms of sellers. It's not taking a long time to sell, but overall the trend is flat. Number of sales, and this is really interesting, a big drop in the number of sales in April 2017 compared to 2016, a drop of 25%, and that's quite significant. So it's interesting, we had a reduction in the number of new listings, which is a tightening of supply, but the volume of activity by the demand side in terms of the number of sales in the market is a reduction of a much greater proportion than the tightening of supply. So yeah, a big drop guys in the number of sales in April. In terms of inventory, we're remaining very tight, 7 weeks. It's really low amount of stock on the market, very low by historical norms. And in terms of the overall number of listings that are on the main websites, Trademe and Real Estate, so we're now at the same level basically as we were a year ago. So for the last 12 months we've been a lot lower in terms of number of listings on the websites compared to a year previously, and we've been now just catching up, and so we're now at the same level as we were a year ago. And of course, if we look at it seasonally, we're now coming into winter, and so the overall quantum, the number of listings on the websites, is now falling as we would typically expect as we come into winter. So as I said, quite a mixture of results coming through last month. New listings and inventory remains tight. Price growth has returning to strength. We shall see if that's a returning of a trend, or is it a bit of a one-off. The duration to sell broadly flat. Sales volume significantly lower, and that's what I would think is the main headline, as well as the returning to strength of the price growth. So overall guys, it's a mixed market, some conflicting results. So it'll be very interesting to see what comes out when we see the numbers for May. Thanks for checking in again, and see you next time.